Welcome back, guys. This is why I trade only one pair, and this is why you should too. One pair is enough to make you profitable. I've said this within the past videos, but I keep on repeating this. You becoming profitable, you becoming a profitable forex trader, it has nothing to do with number of pairs you trade with. Trading many pairs does not correlate to becoming profitable or having a lot of money. No, I've had this kind of advice from one of the forex YouTubers that I used to watch. He was saying that knowing how to trade many pairs and also being able to trade them is good. Being able to trade GBP, JPY, being able to trade Euro USD, Gold, US30, whatever, name them, all of them. Being able to trade them all at once he was saying that you can trade every day. If you find that Gold today has no good setup, you can go on the GBP, JPY, you can check on the Euro USD. But I totally disagree with that kind of idea, because this is giving you too much pressure, too much confusion that you don't already need within the market. Having one pair and analyzing it, especially as we are starting as beginners, being able to analyze one market and sticking to it such that we can understand it from the beginning, that when the Asian session is opening, this kind of market, this pair behaves in this way. When the New York ticks in, this kind of pair behaves this kind of way, and this pair is highly volatile within this period of time, within this range. So having one pair and we trade only that one pair is very important and is very good compared to having 10 more pairs all at once. And also what it helps us, it gives us less exposure to the market. If you find that there is no trading opportunity that day or within this specific period of time, it's better to have a break and don't trade that day. And not trading is good. Not trading is good because you are not losing money. You are not losing money once you don't trade. But once you start checking other markets, trying to force trade, trying to see whether you can find an opportunity, that's where the loss of money starts to kick in. That's where the emotions come from. And once you, suppose that you were used to analyzing GBP, JPY, or suppose you were used to analyzing gold, and then after this specific time, you start trying to check on the other pairs like CAD USD, Canadian dollars, and the USD. You going to the USD card, that means that you are trying to find something that you are trying to satisfy your ego of, I have to make money. That's what your mind is telling. So if you go in that specific trade and you end up taking a loss on it, you will start having this cognitive dissonance that I explained in my previous videos. Go and check on it about how the best loser wins. I explained the cognitive dissonance. That kind of way, having two different conflicting ideas within your mind, that starts hurting you, and then you start trying to find an opportunity which is not there in the market, where you can get back the money you lost, where you can say that now I have bring back the lost money that I invested in the market today. And you were not supposed to trade because your pair was not showing you given any kind of reason for you to trade. So trading only one pair, first, it helps you to stop chasing more. If there is no good setup on that day, it's better to stop trading. Having one pair can help us to stop trading, but also one pair is enough to make us profitable. I will say this and more again. The forex market is highly volatile, right? There is more than 6 trillion traded within a day. So you going in within one pair, there is huge volume. You can't say that this kind of pair you can't make money. No, the reason why you can't make money on it is because you are trying to diversify. You are trying to trade a lot of pairs at once. You going, this is the other way. Don't think that I'm talking to you directly. I'm talking to myself. These are the things I do bad. That's why I'm think that I suppose that you are also, if you're watching this video, maybe you are also same as me. You are making the same mistakes that I do. So I'm speaking to myself, maybe such that I can, if I keep on saying my mistakes, my mind will get used to them, and then I start ignoring them. I start not to do them. If I keep on giving this kind of advice, my mind will know the advice, and then I'll start implementing the advice without me knowing it. That's why I tell you, as if I'm telling you that you are committing this mistake. It's because I commit them a lot, so I am forcing myself to focus on only one pair, and I found it useful because now, with the help of lot size, with the help of leverage, with the help of all those things that the broker gives you, trading one pair can give you any amount of money that you want. that it can make you rich, although it can make you also broke, whatever. But making trading many pairs can make you first broke, speed your trajectory to poverty compared to how one pair can do it. And also, trading one pair can help us to collect data of that given currency. Like if we are trading one currency pair, we have over time we'll be having good data. We'll be having a big range of data where we can analyze the market and be able to base our ideas, be able to base our strategy, be able to know the A setups of our strategy, to know the best performances of our strategy, to know the weaknesses, to know the strength of our strategy through all the data that we have collected on that single pair. So trading this single pair is very helpful and very helpful. So we have to do it. We have to implement this thing. This is why I am starting to trade it one single pair, and you should too. If you want to be profitable, like if you want to go with me on this journey of profitability, you should also trade one pair. You should go and analyze, find some pair that sticks, that matches with your trading calendar, with your trading time zones and whatever, and stick to that. For example, if you trade Asian session, or your time zone within your country matches with the open of Asian session, you should choose the pairs within that session, that move within that session. If your time zone aligns perfectly with the random session, better choose the currencies that move that are volatile within that session. That can help you to choose the best pairs. Also, it helps us to build discipline. If we stick on trading one pair, we keep ourselves disciplined, and we know that in this pair, this is what we are looking for. In this kind of market, this is what we are looking for within this time frame. Because you already have one pair that you are trading, you go on the time frames knowing exactly what you are looking for. And if you don't find it there, yeah, that's good. This is not our market for today. We get out, we don't trade, we just go and relax, save it for the day, right? Don't let this kind of mindset of that one trade can change all your life. Don't let this kind of mindset affect you, because knowing that one trade alone can change your life, it also means that one trade can impact your life in a negative way, right? So let's consider this in a step-by-step process. If we are risking $30, let's aim at making 30. 1:1. 1:1 is good. Yeah, 1:1 is good actually. 1:1. If we are risking let me give my personal example. If I'm risking $150 per a given trade, it means that if I make anything above 1:1, I can stop it out. I can take that profit. Anything above 1:1, like, okay, sometimes I set some of my trades I don't use take profit, but please don't follow my laws there. If you want, it's better to use take profit, especially setting it at 1:1, 1:2, 1:3, having multiple take profits. But I find myself getting used to having no take profit, but I always have a stop loss. Don't enter in a trade without a stop loss, right? And then knowing that this pair behaves in this kind of way, it helps me to know that, yeah, as it's moving like this, maybe it's in a breakout or it's somewhere. So I know exactly what I'm looking for within a trade, what I think that is going to happen, and I anticipate it before it happens, and then I know what I'm looking for. And also it helps us to classify our trades, whether if it's an A setup or a B setup or a C setup or other setups that you don't even trade. You know that if it's a ranging market, or this kind of pair performs perfectly within a range market, or it performs within another, like, it helps you to understand the skeleton, the logic, everything related to that kind of pair. And also it reduces the confusion. If we trade only one pair, we are less confused compared to someone who trades multiple pairs, who is also at the same level that we are on, who is a beginner, who trades many currency pairs. We are ahead of him, although we are competing with our own selves, right? We don't have to look at others. But knowing that your old version, your other version which trades multiple currency pairs, you are better than that of yourself. So one pair helps you understand your personality. I don't know how much I can emphasize on this, but trading one pair can help us to understand our own personality. If one pair helps you to know the amount of risk exposure you comfortable of, if you can risk this amount of money or this kind of pips on a given trade, that's your can survive longer compared to someone who is risking who is diversifying the risk on many sizes. And also know that technical analysis, knowing it is enough for you to choose any pair you want and you stick with it. It doesn't mean, and once you stick with that pair, it will also help you to refine the strategy. It will help you to have a good, clear strategy that will not confuse you at all. It will not confuse you, and we will understanding ourselves, and we will become better traders as time goes on. We find ourselves that we have been profitable. We find ourselves that we have been funded. We have multiple funded accounts. We have multiple withdrawals. We have all those kind of achievements that we will to have within our trading environment, within our trading journey. So see you. Watch also my other videos before you continue, and hit subscribe button.